So, if you don't have tattoos, you might not understand this too much. For my people who do have tattoos, you know that experience where you go into the shop and the owner blindfolds you as they do your tattoo, and your tattoo is also like a typically 3-hour job done in like an hour and a half, and it barely costs $100. Hopefully you don't know that experience, and if you do, we will raise funds for your laser removal. But today we're going to be talking about a kind of sketchy tattoo artist who has been on TikTok for a few years. Hi, my name's Alyssa, and I'm a Billy fan, obviously. And I have 2 Billy tattoos that I got for my 18th birthday quite recently. And I would say that my tattoos are very good. No blindfolds were used in the process. I went to a very good shop with very nice people who did my tattoos, and I am very happy with my experience there. But there's a TikToker by the name of Ariel De Jesus. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if it's not. But she went viral a few years ago because she made some just awful tattoos. And I kind of don't feel bad about calling them awful because they are. One of her most viral tattoos from a few years ago was her Wednesday tattoo from the show Wednesday. So this video is now deleted, so this is a secondhand video, and I always put the links to all of the creators whose videos I use in the description. But this is a re-upload of the video, and it's safe to say that this tattoo is rough at best. The hands are just... I get drawing hands is really hard, but did you not have a stencil? Was the stencil a suggestion? Her shoulders, I know she's supposed to be doing a little dance move, but her shoulders are so crooked. They're worse than mine. Because she's got a case of scoliosis there. Her face is just, I don't want to say asymmetrical, but it's just not lined up right, you know what I mean? Her it just doesn't make sense the way her face is, because the way it's drawn on the face makes it look like she should be looking off to the side, you know what I mean? But her cheek isn't drawn that way. It's drawn like she's looking forward. I don't know if I'm describing that right, but it's like they just pulled it out. And this was a tattoo for $100, which both of these were I think this one was 90, and then my blush on my wrist was I think 80. That one was so under 100, but literally mine is just line work, no coloring in anything or anything. It's just plain line work essentially. If I would have gotten my blush fully colored in, it would have been probably around 120, over 100, you know what I mean? And even still then, that would still be pretty simple tattoo. For something this detailed, even though she fully screwed up parts, for something this detailed, $100 is crazy. Not in a bad way, in a how are you only charging $100 for this, you know what I mean? But I could probably guess why it's so messed up and why she's only charging $100 for it. It's because her specialty is really fast tattoos, okay? So essentially you're getting what you paid for, I guess. But she does really fast tattoos, tattoos that should take hours of work. She literally does in 45 minutes, and it's sketchy, but that's how she gets her prices so low. She works really fast. Since you're working fast, you're not really taking your time making sure that everything's fine for your client, so this happens. And although that Wednesday one was horrible, I think that there is one that just takes the cake. So for a teeny tiny bit of context, Ariel does this thing. Her little special thing that she does is she blindfolds everyone who comes into her shop. And second of all, she has them pick 3 like themes basically for a tattoo, and she mashes those all together. Sometimes she barely picks the themes, but she will mash them all together, and she just makes essentially whatever tattoo she wants on the person. It's kind of like a freestyle, which I don't know personally. I don't get the thought process behind anyone doing a tattoo like that. Like, even if I got to pick the themes, what if you just don't like the design? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'd ever let anyone do that, but you know, some people like it more. But let's look at this video and just see. You guys have to see this. I feel so bad for the person who got this.
Do you remember your 3 subjects for this one here?
Halloween, horror, and realism.
Halloween, horror, and realism.
You got it, babe.
Yeah, it's not good. You guys might remember when in my last video I said that I didn't want to criticize Tyler Catastrophe's art too much because it's art on a canvas and like there's somebody out there who will like that type of style. I don't have that same logic here when you are putting objectively messed up art onto somebody's skin forever. Like, genuinely, I get being a tattoo artist sounds like being fun or whatever, but you really, really have to think about, like, the fact that you need to know what you're doing when you're doing this. Like, even if you're using stencils and stuff, you really need to, like, be really careful when you're doing this. And she's just not. Like, first of all, the braids don't match up in Annabelle's hair, because on one side she has a braid and on one side she kind of doesn't. Her hand placement is just really weird. Like, why is her like finger going up to her nose? Like, why is she holding her hand like that? Like, if she was supposed to be holding it to her lips, that would be a different thing, but like, why is it going halfway up her face? Like, the face just looks really like whooshed together, you know what I mean? The eyebrows don't match. Her hair, her bangs are like lopsided. It's just like, it's not good. It's just objectively bad. And like, if that's generally what the person wanted on their skin, that's fine. But like, I don't think these people get to see what the tattoo looks like before she does it. Like, that's her whole like blindfold tattoo gimmick. You know what I mean? Like, her shop is literally called Blindfold Tattoos. The clients in all of these videos are always blindfolded throughout their entire tattoo. That doesn't seem like a good business practice. I don't know. Maybe these people just really want a tattoo and they're desperate for it to be cheap, so they're just trying anything at this point. But I generally don't know why you would go to this shop and like then be like, okay, yeah, we can do your tattoo for like hella cheap, but we're gonna blindfold you the entire time so you like can't see what we're doing. And I can't imagine people just being okay with that. Unfortunately, the comments are turned off on that video, but you can imagine what people were saying to get the comments turned off. On top of really cheap blindfold tattoos, Ariel also offers really cheap tattoo cover-ups, which I would say are often barely cover-ups. Like, I don't know, her cover-ups rarely ever go right, I would say. This is probably one of her most popular cover-ups though. Again, this one is from a few years ago.
Do you remember the subjects that you chose?
Floral, insects, butterflies, and sugar school.
Okay, cool.
Okay, is it a horrible, horrible tattoo? No, I don't think it is the worst, but you could still see her old tattoo underneath it. And like, maybe 3 hours is okay enough of a time, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know, I just don't think it's as good as it could have been. Like, the original tattoo was cute, but like, if it's not what she wanted, then that's fine. But like, you could still see it under there. Fortunately though, Ariel also has a very bad habit of not really connecting lines well when doing really intricate tattoos, and also having extremely blown out lines. Here's this one person's thigh piece, and it's just, I mean, that butterfly on that very like bottom of it is pretty asymmetrical. To me, a lot of the lines look a little blown out. Like, I think especially near the top. I don't know, it's a nice tattoo design. It just looks messy. Like, I don't think it's her worst work, but it's still just messy. You know what I mean? Here, you've already seen a lot of weird tattoos. Have a Cheez-It. One thing I do want to mention though is that Ariel's daughter, who is about 13, 14, she works in the tattoo shop too, and she does tattoos. Like, her 13-year-old daughter fully does tattoos, and I think maybe, like, at the same level, if not a little bit better than Ariel does. For a 13-year-old, her work is not bad. I will say, this seems like something she generally enjoys doing. Like, I don't want to hate on the kid at all because, again, she is a kid. I think for a 13-year-old, she's doing a great job. Do I think, although yes, the person consented to it, I don't know if she should be doing it on actual people yet. Like, maybe get her some, like, skin samples from Amazon or something like that. There's, like, fake skins. But I just don't think that letting her practice on actual people is okay yet. But then again, Ariel practices on actual people, and they're at, like, the same skill level. So we're getting into some more recent tattoos now. Ariel did this corpse bride tattoo that gives the same vibe as the Wednesday one we saw earlier. I don't think Ariel should draw characters. You know, it's clearly not her strong suit. I think she has other artists working with her in her tattoo shop too. So let's have one of them handle doing like cartoons and stuff, Ariel. Because, it's not bad. It's just her arms aren't great. They're not even. They look weird. Her shoulders are also slanted again. You know, just giving everyone scoliosis over here. I mean, I love the representation. I can't really tell if she's supposed to be holding flowers or like what's going on there. I also think she might be missing a leg. Again, it's not horrible. There is some like weird color, like splotches on the skin and stuff that I'm not too sure what we were going for there. Like, I think it could have gone worse, but it's not the best. So we have another blindfold tattoo, and according to Ariel, this one took an hour. Definitely seems like it should have taken more than an hour. You know, I'm not even gonna address the lion. The lion's good enough. What is going on with those pyramids in the back? Yeah, no shit, this only took you an hour. That's not a brag. Those pyramids are the most asymmetrical thing in the world. The pyramids are curving. Why are the pyramids curving? I don't even know what to say about the brick, honestly. The one in the back is really... It's just a triangle. She didn't even make that one like 3D or anything. And I think so is the one on the other side. Oh. And then the sun, I don't know if it was supposed to be this way, but the sun is kind of like not like a perfect circle, which I mean is fine, but also like you can tell like it has a weird dent up top. It's kind of like an ovalish shape, and then the lion's eyes aren't even. You can kind of tell that. It's just not good, you know? Like, you can tell it only took an hour. You want a tattoo artist to take their time and make sure that everything's fine with it, you know what I mean? Like, having that big and frankly intricate of a design on your body forever, and the tattoo artist just rushes it and it looks all like wobbly like this, like, that's not a flex to be saying like, hey, my tattoos only take like an hour and they're like hella cheap, because like they look like it, they look cheap, they look like you didn't take your time on it. Like, that's not a flex as a tattoo artist, you know what I mean? And like my thing is like, you have a stencil, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like she's fully doing this freehand. She has a stencil that she's using, so like it's literally just her rushing to do her tattoos to make them fast and cheap. Again, even though it would be nice if tattoos could be done fast and cheap, but they just can't. That's something that just can't happen. And like, again, obviously she gets clients, so there are people who want fast and cheap tattoos, but like the thing is, people are gonna know, you know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be on your body forever. And like, even doing like laser removal and stuff, that doesn't always fully get rid of it, you know what I mean? So this was like a beach heart that she did on someone. And the idea is nice. The idea is nice. Like, it seems like a cute tattoo. But again, it's just the heart looks uneven. Like, I don't know if it's just the angle that the arm's at, or actually that's her leg, sorry. I don't know if it's the angle that her leg's at, or the phone, or what, but the heart just doesn't look symmetrical. Shells at the bottom are alright, I guess. This sand, it's just dots. It's just dots. Like, we didn't try much. It's just dots. The sunset's cute. The clouds are cute. I think the stars could have been a little better up there, but it's fine. Like, the ocean's fine. Again, it's just, that should have been more than $100, you know what I mean? And to get it, like, colored in and shaded and everything, that should have been more than $100, but it's only $100. You can tell by the quality of the work. This next one, I'm so glad this guy got it on his back and doesn't have to look at it unless he takes his shirt off, because, oh my god. Ariel, stop with the bricks. Stop with the bricks, Ariel. You can't draw them. I'm not saying I can't draw bricks either, but the difference is you're tattooing them on people's bodies and the lines are like wiggly. Like, it's not even the fact that they're uneven, they're literally like wiggly, they're dented. I think Darth Vader's eyes are a little too close together there. Gave him real beady eyes. That's scary. I don't know why he is made out of the tiny bricks too when he's supposed to be a Lego person, but whatever. Also, I don't like how small he is. Like, his legs are really small compared to the rest of his body. Like, I don't know if we just didn't size it right or if we weren't thinking, but like, his head's so big, his arms go down to the floor, and then his torso is just like smaller, and then his legs are like that big. Like, why is he like that? I want to keep this video fairly short since my last few have been pretty long. I'll leave you with one final question to think about, to ponder, if you will. What state of mind do you have to be to put these types of tattoos on people's bodies? Like, how do you look at your work and post it and keep up with your business and putting this on people thinking it looks good, you know what I mean? Like, how could you do this to people knowing that it's gonna be on their skin forever and there's not much they can do about it? Alright, hold on, I'm getting word from the higher ups. Apparently we do have an answer for that question, so you don't have to ponder too hard. New video has hit. See, I think it would be really funny to just end the video with that. But I do actually want to talk about that for a second. It is so insane. I am assuming she's smoking weed. I'm just based off the caption. I'm not too sure. And I can't really tell if that drink that she was having at the end was alcohol or just sparkling water. I can't tell. I don't like either, frankly. Not that I've tried any alcohol. Not that age yet. But it is so irresponsible. Forget how shitty her tattoos are. It is so irresponsible to be doing that in just any workplace in general, let alone tattooing. Tattooing, when you're a tattoo artist and you're putting permanent ink on someone's skin, honestly, I think that is like the top three situations that I think everybody involved should be the most sober. Like, I want my tattoo artist to be completely sober while tattooing my skin, you know what I mean? Like, I want them to be in like a clear state of mind and not like spacing out or some shit in the middle of doing what is going to be like permanently on my body. I've never done that, so I don't know if it makes you space out or whatever. I don't really know what happens. I took the dare pledge. I took it seriously. Did I take a dare pledge? I actually don't know. Shit, I could be doing so much more with my life right now. Yeah, but I don't like smoke or anything, so I don't really know exactly what it does, but I know that I don't want my tattoo artist being high as shit while I'm getting tattooed, you know? I want them to be on this planet. And also, if I was a tattoo artist, I would want my client to be completely sober while getting a tattoo. I want them to know what they are putting on their body permanently, or what they are asking me to put on their body permanently, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think any party involved in getting a tattoo should be high as shit or like fucked up in any capacity while receiving a tattoo. or while they're giving a tattoo. Like, again, I've never gotten high or anything like that, but for me personally, I've heard that, like, the effects of that linger, you know what I mean? Like, so if she's doing this in between clients, the effects will linger, you know what I mean? Like, and also, her daughter works there. Again, her 13, 14-year-old daughter works with her. Like, do you think that's a good thing for her to be seeing her mom getting high as shit in the back of her tattoo studio right before she goes to tattoo someone? Like, it's one thing if you want to, like, smoke in front of your kids or whatever, but teaching them that that's okay to do and, like, get high and shit just in the middle of a work day, doesn't matter if, like, your own boss or whatever, that's not a good thing to do. That's not ethical. Especially when you're giving tattoos, because you're not going to be in the right state of mind to be working that, like, thoroughly. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why she rushes on all her tattoos, you know what I mean? She just wants to get back in the back to go smoke some more weed, you know? Like, I know that shit's technically not addictive, but I mean, honestly, I'm at the point where I believe that everything addictive. I mean, like, look at the way that people literally get addicted to talking to AI chatbots. The way kids are literally addicted to iPads. I don't know, might play a part there. Allegedly. I don't want to assume anything. But congratulations, you made it to the end of this video. You can have another Cheez-It. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I probably should have mentioned this before I started, like, the main part of this video. I just forgot. I kind of wanted to get into it. But, regarding my last video on Tyler Catastrophe and his art, I kind of just have to say, holy shit. I think that was the most views I have ever gotten on YouTube, and it was crazy. It happened, like, so fast. I got, like, literally over, like, 100 subscribers from that video, which is insane. So if you are new, hi, welcome, thank you. Yeah, I think it's currently at like 20,000 views, and apparently it was hyped, which still not too sure what that means, but thank you. Yeah, I normally do try to respond to all my comments and at least like them all, but generally there was so many that I kind of had to like take a step back for a second. But I did love talking to all of you guys when I got the chance to. And like most of my comments were very nice and very like supportive and stuff. Thank you a lot for that. I want to keep making content kind of similar to this. I do have a few more videos planned. I have a kind of bigger video plan that might take me a while that I'm currently working on, that's a little different from commentary, but it's just something I want to try, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna try to keep a as consistent upload schedule as I can. It might get easier once school calms down. I'm in my 3 last weeks of my senior year in high school, so things are getting a little crazy, but trying to keep the topics interesting and stuff. If you have any topics that you want to recommend that I talk about, you can obviously comment them down below. And if you like this video, then like and maybe watch another one of my videos and consider subscribing. Okay, I will see you guys next time. Bye.